said he was going to say it. That's how much terror they put on it. You know what I mean? So imagine what it took for that brother to come out of that state and come all the way back and now stand with the Most High and do the things that he eventually did. He damn near till he took over Jerusalem. He took over Jerusalem after abandoning his businesses, abandoning his family. It sounds like there's another echo. Family, abandoning his businesses, abandoning his family. He had to have, and Christ went on the cross. Remember, Christ had to come visit Peter and them when they was at the house depressed. Remember, he stepped up in the midst of them, was like, look, man, don't you know that he was supposed to go away? How else was this kingdom supposed to get built? They was depressed. They was sitting there down and depressed, losing the spirit. That's what the white man wants in us. He wants that spirit in you. And it says something else very heavy too. It should be a lesson to us about how important the truth of the Lord is to us. Because why would they spend $150 million just to assassinate the spirit and the character of a brother in the hood? Right. What kind of health threat is he? Right. He ain't got no money, no weapons, no nothing. What, a few pop guns on the corner? Negroes ain't got nothing. We in hell, in poverty. Why is it so important to spend $150 million to wipe out a black man's spirit? And to do it, I was talking with Captain Mashak today. We were busting it up on the movie. And he was telling me how it got released in Trinidad. And how it got released in Trinidad and how they talking about it all over Trinidad. And they talking about it out like a black man is filth. Like this, like nobody should be like us. That means all the tribes, all the brothers in England, especially the brothers that's in other islands that don't know us, the Spanish tribes, all of them gonna see this movie out and gonna look at black men in America like, you killmonger, you the problem, you the one, holding up the kingdom. You the one you the bad one. And brother, wait till you see and remember now, this movie, we were busting it up about it. Remember, this movie getting ready to come out on DVD, Blu-ray, Netflix, cable over the next several years. Forget about the bootlegs. It's going to be all over the place, and this propaganda going out against us, and it shows you how important that spirit that Peter and them had to take up to stand with Yahushua, how important that spirit is. Go ahead, brother in the back.
With that being said, like the way that they're oppressing us with the spiritual warfare, as far as like the propaganda with the movies, will it just be only in that certain way, or will it go back to the physical like oppression, as far as literally trying to kill us about like teaching the truth, like say how we are at camp?
Right.
Like will they physically start trying to like harm us again? Like
we are close to that time right now, but here's the problem. The problem is, like Peter and them, you're going to get the power.
Oh, okay.
And see, when Peter and them got the power, they still came after them. But they didn't start killing Israel till long after that, when you go back and check the history. They took Christ away. But Peter and them went on for a long time. Then after Peter and them was gone, that's when the killing started with Stephen.
Oh.
This time around, they don't have enough time. See, they had all the time they needed back then. This time around, they don't have enough time. This time around, the Lord ain't giving them the floor no more. That's why you being raised up. You being raised up because now it's getting ready to change. And this time when you get the power, brother, you're going to get the power like you had it back in Egypt. You're going to get that power. You're going to have that power where Pharaoh going to be scared to death. Esau going to be, he already scared. He already acting like, what are these black people up to? What they up to? He's scared and wondering about us. And, you know what I mean? We went down to, what is this? Where y'all speak at down in Charlotte? We on Charlotte. They calling us on the phone from the daggone airplane. Our phones start ringing. What's going on down there? Y'all all right? What's happening? We like, yeah, we fine. Who's this? This is your local Charlotte, PD or whatever the hell they are. They were scared to death ringing our phone. They didn't even have our number. Ringing our phone. So they scared to see what is black men going to do. But this is the Lord's work. And this time around, it's not going to be nice. You know what I mean? That's why I say we're going to be in our chambers. We're going to be lifted up. He don't have enough time. He's trying now. One of the stories, matter of fact, we could open up with, I don't think y'all had. You don't think you got this story? I should have sent this over to you.
Who got General?
Tag. I should have sent this over to you. Howard, you might have to come around this side and read this for me, because I want to show you this story that just came out. That is most evil. How we doing with that system, y'all? We good? All right. You're going to start from right there. Bring your chair around, y'all. Get up in here with me. Hebrew, let's get this thing cracking. Like, so they don't have enough time this time out. They like to. They believe they do. But they don't understand you're not doing this. The Lord is doing this. You can't do nothing in your power. And that's why you should not do anything in your power, but serve the Most High. You understand? You serve the Lord, he'll do the rest. We ain't Muslims. We ain't serving no God or no Arabs. We ain't hooking up with like the Simeonese Liberation Army with some Arabs or some Russians. We ain't communists like the old Black Panther Party. We ain't doing none of that. We're going to be priests of the Lord. We're going to obey all the laws in America, and we're going to do exactly what the Lord said in these scriptures. And the Most High is going to destroy this earth before your eyes. You ain't going to lift a finger. Moses killed a man unnecessarily, pretty much. Left out of Egypt and came back and didn't have to kill anybody after that. When he got back from dealing with the Lord, who did he have to kill then? Nobody. But you see what Egypt caught. That's what you're going to do. You know what I'm saying? Any other questions on it? Let me go into the story then. We'll get into it. All right. Read that for me, y'all. This was announced today about Donald Trump. Go ahead, Al.
President Donald Trump appears to want to take the leaf out of Philippines.
Take the lead from Philippines. That's right. Go ahead.
Muling the idea of bringing in mandatory death penalty.
He wants to bring in a mandatory death penalty for what?
Drug dealers.
For drug dealers.
Oh, God.
So who's he coming after? Us. Us. You ain't going after the cartel. They overseas. Coming after blacks and Latinos. Like, let me tell you something, brother. You in Nazi Germany. You is in Nazi Germany, brother. That's where you at.
They starting to fortify the schools. They want to arm the teachers. You're right.
It's good. That's a good point you brought up. I'm gonna come to that story in a second. What went on in that news with them students out was exactly like the Nazi youth. They had the Nazi youth movement, brother, in Germany in 1933 was exactly what you saw on TV with those kids about protesting and wanting the law changed and all that, which for black and Latino people is the dumbest thing in the world. For you to want to give up your guns. This is a man that's been a monster on the earth.